Well, it's been 2 weeks and I can at least say that I've made more than 2 models. We're 2 weeks into my 12 games in 12 months challenge, where I'm trying to make a game every month for a year and post whatever comes out of that to my itch.io account. The first thing I wanted to do was emulate games like Skyrim or Schedule 1, which have compasses at the top of the screen that can tell the player which way to go to get to their quest markers. So the way you do that is you take the camera angle, and as you can see, as I rotate the camera, it's updating that camera angle, and you have some sort of target. In this case, I have this sphere. So as I move my character, that changes the angle I would have to look at. And that's basically the angle of the target. It's the angle in which you'd have to rotate the camera in order to look at the object. So in tandem, I can sort of take these two numbers and compare them. In this case, I'm taking a difference between the two of them, and the closer it is to 0, the closer to the center the rectangle is, and the lower the number is, the more negative it is. The more I move it to the left, and the more positive it is, the more I move it to the right. Now, I did encounter a bug due to the fact that 360 is equal to 0 is equal to negative 360, and so on. If I stand in just the right spot here, you can see, yeah. So the fact that that's 357 is wrong. It should be negative 3, but those are the same angle, and this is because of the camera angle and all those things. I was able to fix this problem by basically detecting when we're in this situation and subtracting 360, but that's not my real problem. My real problem is that this isn't a game. This is kind of a toy. It's going to be useful for a game one day, but this took me 5 days to figure everything out. And while that might be embarrassing to admit, it's more embarrassing that I let myself focus on it for so long. This is a risk you run when developing a project on your own. You could sort of get lost in the sauce of making something that you find interesting rather than focusing on what's really important. To get myself back on track, I decided to focus on making some 3D tiles that can be used in Godot's inbuilt grid map system, which is great for making simple maps quickly and efficiently. Unfortunately, due to my lack of experience, the first set of tiles I made was unusable, so I had to start all over again. But I learned so much in the process that the second time through, it was a whole lot better. That said, I didn't actually finish enough to make a level before posting this video. This is my first time committing to a project like this, so there was a lot I didn't know before I started. I think my best plan of attack right now is to scale back the project, namely by omitting some of the horror elements I was hoping to include. While I'm proud of myself for choosing such an ambitious project to start with, I'm also a little upset that my first project has to be scaled back like this. Despite that though, I'm actually really enjoying the process of learning all these new skills. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I've always wanted to be a game developer, and this sort of lets me do both. So rest assured, there will be a version of this game posted on my itch.io by the end of the month, because I really am enjoying this process. Well, I'm going to have to get this video finished up and posted, otherwise I'm going to miss my deadline here. My next video is actually going to be a cooking video about vintage stories, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Is it too early to be doing that? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.